Hi everyone, my name is Rishit. Today is the 15th of September 2025 and I'll be going over my weekly analysis or prediction of Nvidia. As usual, I'll be going over the monthly, weekly, and finally the daily charts. And then I'll switch over to the Excel sheet where we'll review last week's prediction, this prediction in more detail as well. But before getting into this video, it's important to make the disclaimer that all information here is completely educational and therefore it is important to conduct your own analysis, whatever analysis that may be, to ensure that you're comfortable with the risk, reward, and trading style since you may not be with mine. But with that out of the way, let's get into this video. So, Nvidia, as we can see, has been on a massive ramp up recently. However, this is a slowing down, sort of shooting star, hanging man, very weird high wave candle positioning. So you would expect that this is a sign of slowing. However, we see Nvidia is sort of ramping up a little bit. However, just recently, because of the antitrust case, there have been issues of speculation in Nvidia, which are causing sort of a halt, slowdown in that upward bullish movement. Regardless, for the monthly charts, we see all bullish across. Maybe the RSI being overbought is a warning signal. We see that when this has happened, it's sort of reverted back and then shot up again. So we do need to be a little wary of this right here. Weekly charts, again, similarly, we see massive run up. We see it had gone down quite heavily. This week it shot up a lot for a number of reasons. You can do that research, but we see that this week has shot up a lot. It's not an engulfing pattern, but it's close. We see, however, the MACD is really cutting it close, although it hasn't intersected yet. We see RSI has shot up as well. So no divergence or anything, but again, we may see a crossover, but until that happens, we can't be sure. That's why we'll stick with the bullish view as of now. Weekly charts, on the other hand, we see an interesting pattern. We had a very bearish MACD, and it seems to be crossing over. It hasn't crossed over yet, but we can expect. This was RSI pull was largely because of this massive gap up. So that's not entirely an accurate indication right now, but we will see as time progresses how this changes. But what's interesting right here is the MACD, and we may be looking at a crossover. This week we buy Nvidia if it crosses 180.28 and sell if it falls below 175.47 with a target of 2%, trailing stop loss of 1%. And if neither the target or stop loss is hit, then we close on Friday. The weekly and monthly trend are up. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.